Okay, so we've got to simplify this fraction, and it has lots of factors, numbers that are touching each other, so they're all being multiplied. Okay, so probably the simplest way the easiest way to simplify this is to just write out the factors as a series of variables being multiplied, right? So for example, the x cubed is just x times x times x. So for example, 2 cubed is just 2 times 2 times 2. Now 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8, right? So that's what it would be. Whereas x cubed is just x times x times x. Now you can't calculate this as a number because we don't know what x is, right? And it can also be written just like that, x, 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 right? So that's what we'll do, is just we'll write out each of the variables with exponents as just a row of factors. So we'll just go 4x, x, x, and then we have y squared, so we'll just go y, y. And then we have times 9. I guess we could put parentheses. We don't actually need parentheses, but x to the power of 4 then. How many x's? 1, 2, 3, 4. Y to the power of 10. How many y's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All over 3 x to the power of 5. How many x's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y. And by the way, we'll then be able to cross cancel. That's why we're writing them all out, because we'll be able to easily cross cancel and simplify this whole thing. Then we've got a 2. X to the power of 6. How many x's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see the importance of writing neatly, right? Okay. So now we've got it all written out, we can cross cancel. So we could start with the numbers. 3 and 9, 4 and 2, right? Now you can cross cancel a factor on the bottom with a factor on the top. Okay? So for example, 3 into 3 goes once, 3 into 9 goes 3 times, right? How about the 4 into 2? Did you do that? 2 into 2 goes once, 2 into 4 goes twice, right? Good. And now let's look at the x's. So I've got 3 x's here. So these 3 x's here can be cross cancelled with 3 in the bottom. So I can do this. Cross cancel this x, and this x with this x, and this x. So oftentimes I put 1s there just to say x and x goes once here and here, x and x goes once here and here. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Now we've got 2 y's here. Well, I can cross this y with this y at least. So this cross cancels with this one, right? And do I have another y in the bottom that might cross with this y? Yeah, so like y into y goes once here and here, right? And so what else can we cross cancel? Well, I've got 2 x's here. So how about this x with this x with this one? Now, what's left? A whole bunch of x's here, right? So we've got 2 x's on top still. So how about cross cancel this one with this, cross cancel this with this, right? Anything else? Do you see anything else we can cross cancel? So I think we're done, because there are just a bunch of y's up here now, and there are no y's here. There's a bunch of x's down here, but there's no x's on top. So we've cross cancelled all possible factors with the top and the bottom. So now we just multiply across and give our answer. So we have 2 times 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, times 3 times all these 1's, then times all of these y's. So that is just 2 times 3 is 6. See that? And this came from the y to the power of 10. So we wrote out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We wrote out 10 y's here. So that should be y to the power of 10. So as we give the answer, we're putting it back into the form where you put the exponent on the letter, on the variable, right? On the bottom, what do you have? Whole bunch of 1's. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 x's. X to the power of 4. Okay? So it's 6 times y to the power of 10 all over x to the power of 4.